Hi guys, it's Max here with dartsreviews.tv in association with dartsplanet.tv. We've got a shot dartboard today. We've got the Michael Smith Competition Dartboard. Looking really nice. Lovely image of him on the front. World champion. He's got great things coming out and everything, and it's an absolutely fantastic signing for shot. What we're going to do is we're going to head over to the dart room and we'll get this out of the box and then we'll have a throw. Okay, so we're over in our amazing dart room and we've got the Michael Smith dartboard here from Shot. Well, we'll have a quick look at the dartboard box. Got a beautiful picture here of the world champion himself, a little bit of his name and obviously his logo, a little bit of information about it, about the competition grade, obviously knife wire and everything like that. Over on the back, some more information. We've got the measurements of when it's up on the wall and how far to stand. Full image of the dartboard and obviously some information about him and the board itself. Let's get it out and have a closer look. And here we go. What I do love with this, before I get this and show you, with Shot dartboards you get these fantastic brackets instead of just the screw that goes on the back. So it's really easy to rotate. So that's a massive thing to come with it. Saves you money in the long run. The actual dartboard itself, starting off, obviously we've got the Shot logo up at the top. We've got the Smith logo either side and obviously world champion as he is. First thing I noticed, the white on this is really white. Some of them it's got that like yellowish tint to it. This is pure white. Pretty much the same as the logo and the writing. So not going to have a problem seeing this. The green's quite a deep green, it's not like a really bright luminous green, and the reds and blacks are good as well. I can't see many sisal lines in this, which is good as well, so it doesn't distract when you're aiming. All in all, looks a fantastic dartboard. I think what we'll do is we'll get it up on the wall. One thing I might say with this, personal preference, I love Buddy Boy's logo and I love the image of his ball and anything. I might have liked a little bit of colour in this, you know, maybe his red and yellow and everything. But all in all, the actual print in itself is really good. Clean edges, and like I said, you can't beat this white, black, red and green. It's really vibrant and stands out. So let's get it up and have a throw and see how the actual board holds up.
I never see you happy, you always treat me badly. You say you always start, and you're mad. Why don't you get a life and leave the blame behind? And I can't be without you. I never see you happy, you always treat me badly. You say you always start, and you're mad. Why don't you get a life and leave the blame behind? And I can't be without you. What we made that plan, we didn't care. Was a mistake, what I never saw it. Why we made that plan, we didn't care. Was a mistake, what I never saw it. Like a twist, make a big mess, like a twist, make a big mess, I never see you happy, you always treat me badly. You say you always start, and you're mad. Why don't you get a life and leave the blame behind? And I can't be without you. What we made that plan, we didn't care. Was a mistake, what I never saw it. Why we made that plan, we didn't care. Was a mistake, what I never saw it. Like a twist, make a big mess,
Okay, as you saw, we had some really good throws in there. We're going to have a close-up on the board. We'll start with the treble 20. That's where we started. As you can see, it barely looks like you're throwing at it, really. It's really healed really well. I have noticed there's a little bit of sisal there, but obviously I think that might have been on there before we started. I'd have to check. The rest of it's held up really well. It's still nice and compact. The board itself felt nice and soft, so we didn't really get any dropouts at all. Down at the 19s. Right, this hasn't fared as well. The treble's repaired quite well, but the white section, you can definitely see lots and lots of marks. That could be through to the manufacturing process, because they've made this really, really bright and vibrant. It's almost like they printed the surface, and unfortunately, if it is just a surface, it is going to show a few marks. Obviously, with standard sisal, it's a natural colour, so you're not going to notice any difference other than the holes. But the actual board itself is repaired really, really well. A couple of holes still left in there, just where it's a little bit more compact. On to the bullseye. See a couple of holes there where we're hitting the 25, but again, it's repaired really well, especially the bullseye. It's still nice and vibrant. Just a couple of holes there. If we go to the double 12, a few holes left in. Again, because it's between the wires, it's going to be a little bit more compact than the single sections, but I think it's very, very standard sisal here, where it's repaired nicely. You can see a couple of the veins in there, but again, the colour's held up well. The holes are repaired, and that looks like it's going to hold on well. Down to the double 10, it doesn't even look like Gav's hit it, unfortunately, but he did finish with those 3 doubles, so we know he has. Repaired really, really well, and again, the colour's held up nicely. Okay, so we've had a close look up at the board. The only downside I've noticed is just the white on the 19. Obviously, it hasn't fared as well as the rest of the board. I love the softness of the board in the sections. Didn't have any darts come out. It was pretty much going... I had a short point on my dart, so it was going right up to the barrel. The doubles, trebles and the bullseye, obviously slightly more compacted, so it might show the holes a little bit, but it repairs really, really well. As I said, I'm not sure what the manufacture process is for the white to make it so bright, because it really does stand out, especially with lighting systems. But because it's showing a few marks, I think with excessive use, you might notice a bit more, but all in all, a really nice board. So let's go have a final thought. Okay guys, we've had a closer look at this dartboard. The quality of it is really, really good. The printing around the edge was immaculate, and the sisal does what it needs to, and it repairs itself really, really quickly as well. Didn't see much damage on the dartboard. Obviously the white sections, they're really, really vibrant. We saw a little bit of wear and tear on there. Obviously with some excessive use, I think that might wear down a little bit quicker, but it's a really, really bright white. Compared to other dartboards where it's just like the colour of the sisal, you really, really notice the difference with this one. But it really repaired itself really well. There wasn't many holes left in there, and we really did pepper those sections. Price for this is $44.95. I think that's a really good price for a dartboard. Obviously you got the razor wire and everything, so you got the larger sections. If you've got one of these, or you agree or disagree with anything I've said in this review, head on down to the comment section. I love your feedback. I do try and get back to everyone. I have been a little bit busy lately, and we've got lots of reviews to get through. Obviously your comments can help other people make their mind up as well, so if you have got one, please let us know what you think. Head over to Darts Reviews and dartsplanet.tv. Lots of articles on there and reviews, and it's also handy if you leave some comments and everything. There might be something there that really catches your eye. Tick notifications and tick subscribe. Lots of reviews coming up in the future, and hopefully see you back here again soon. Bye.